Hi, and welcome to our lesson on adding and subtracting polynomials. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write this first polynomial down vertically, and then write the second one matching up the terms. So let's see, this is an add, so the 16 would go with the constant, and the 3x squared would go with the x squared. So let's see, now I can add these together. 2x squared and 3x squared is 5x squared. Negative 5 plus 16 is positive 11. So I've added my polynomial, 5x squared plus 11. Great, let's look at the next one. First I'm going to write the first binomial down vertically. So that's 6y cubed and negative x. See, that's, and I'm adding because there's a sign in the middle. 2y cubed and plus 2x. Let's add these together. 2y cubed plus 6y cubed is 8y cubed. Negative x plus 2x is, that's negative 1 plus 2. That would equal 1x. So the answer is 8y cubed plus x. Great. Let's look at one that has a trinomial. Do the same thing. I'm going to write down the first term down vertically. That's 3x squared negative 7x, negative 7. I'm doing it in order, I'm doing it in descending order. And then, because the sign in the middle is plus, so I put a plus there. So then let's see, 4x squared. Where would 4x squared go? That would go with the 3x. So let's see, 4x squared right here. Plus 4, well, that would go with a constant 7. 4 there. 6x would go here. And then I can add across. That's 3x squared plus 4x squared is 7x squared. And negative 7x plus 6x would be negative 1x. Negative 7 plus 4 is negative 3. And write down my trinomial answer. So it's 7x squared minus x minus 3. Great. Let's look at another one with a trinomial. The first thing I need to do is write down the terms vertically. 5x squared, 7x, writing them in this descending order, plus 3. And there's a plus sign in the middle, so I'll plus, plus, plus. And let's see, negative 3x squared, that goes with the x squared. Negative 4, well, that negative 4 would go with the constant positive 3. So let's see, negative 4 would go there. And negative 5x. Great. Well, the first thing I need to do is make these two signs into one. So if I have a negative and a positive, so it's 5x squared, and they both become a negative, so it's negative 3x squared. Those positive and negative becomes a negative, so that's 7x minus 5x. Again, they become a negative, so it's 3 minus 4. Now I can just add as I did before. 5x squared minus 3x squared is, of course, 2x squared. 7x minus 5x is 2x. 3 minus 4 is negative 1. And here's my trinomial answer. 2x squared plus 2x minus 1. Let's look at how these problems are different when we subtract. That would mean there's a negative sign in the center. We start off the same way. Write down the first term vertically. 2x squared plus 2x, then you put a negative sign in the middle. Okay, x squared and 1. So 2x squared minus x squared is 1x squared, which is equal to x squared. Don't need the 1, and that's equal to 1. So it's x squared minus 1. So it's just the same as adding, except there's a negative sign in the middle. So 4x cubed minus 5, and put a negative sign in the middle. 2x cubed goes with the 4x cubed and the constant 2. So that would be 2x cubed. And then we have negative 5 minus 2 is negative 7. So it's 2x cubed minus 7. Great. Let's look at one when we subtract trinomials. Same way, first I'm going to write it in descending order of powers of x. So that's negative 6x squared, positive 3x, and positive 7, and it's a negative sign in the center. So now I write everything down in descending order. So 5x goes with the 3x, 2x squared goes with negative 6x, and the constant 10 goes with 17. So that's negative 8x squared, negative 2x, and positive 7. So my answer is negative 8x squared minus 2x plus 7. Great. Let's have a look at one that has lots of terms. Two polynomials. Do it the same way. Going to write it down in descending order: powers of x, x cubed, 3x squared, 5x, and negative 4. It's a negative sign in the center. Now I'm going to match stuff up. 3x cubed goes to x cubed. Negative 8x squared, well, that goes negative 8x squared. We got two negatives there. Let's put a parentheses around it, remember. Negative 5, there's two negatives right there, and positive 6. Let's see here. X cubed minus 3x cubed is negative 2x cubed. And here I need to get rid of those two signs. So let's see, 3x cubed. The two negatives become a positive 8x squared. So add those together, and of course I get 11x squared. Those two signs become a positive, so 5x plus 5x is 10x. Negative 4 minus 6 is negative 10. And here's my answer. Write down all the terms. Negative 2x cubed plus 11x squared plus 10x minus 10. Great. Thank you for joining us for a lesson on adding and subtracting polynomials. Now go get your homework done.